leaders, if they take part, if they are with us, then it will also enrich them. If you look at the history, you will find that there were many great leaders, but unfortunately not all of them had strategic acumen. They were all great leaders. 1962 debacle. Nehru, for rest of his time, he was so perturbed, so upset, they lost a very big territory. That is why it is very important that the politicians, the business entrepreneurs, and all the relevant persons, they should be also on board, take part, learn from this institution or share the information from the institution and implement in their respective sectors. I'll be very interested actually to look into the defense matters. We need to develop our defense. As of now, the budget comes and the budget goes to each and every services with a ratio. There is no emphasis where we need to put emphasis. There is no guideline for it. Whether we need at this moment to protect our sea line of communication or defend the territorial integrity or whatever it is, there is no focus. There is no guideline. And you have a sacred responsibility to come up with your study and suggest us which are the wing that we should develop first. We need a very secured sea line of communication. That means we need to develop our Navy. Do we have that? I don't think we have a secured sea line of communication. Without it, we'll starve to death. There will be no import, there will be no export. So is the case, we have to defend our territory. Unless we have a strong defense, you cannot implement your foreign policy. I'm sorry. Unless having a strong defense, you cannot implement your foreign policy. You can look at the history. So that is why it is also, you should study, come up, suggest the government so that we can, as a whole, we can develop. As a nation, we can develop. Food security, the water security, the energy security, all the sectors. And I'm sure that since you have a brilliant researchers, you should be able to do this job very well and enlighten all stakeholders. And I wish, I hope, I pray that they follow suit and be successful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for having me here. I once again congratulate FSDS for this remarkable initiative. And I also thank Jan Fazle Akbar. I wish a great success. Thank you all. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, sir, for your in-depth and strategic perspectives. Your thoughts have added great depth in our discussions today. Please give a big round of applause one more time for our Army Chief. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude our speech, we have our next speaker. We are honored to hear from a highly respected leader, Major General Abul Kalam Muhammad Humayun Kabir, retired, is UP NDU PSC, And please welcome Major General Abul Kalam Muhammad Humayun Kabir to deliver the last speech. Please give a big round of applause for him. And I want to add, he was the Bangladesh High Commissioner to Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda, and he is now involved in teaching in universities, social activities, and research works. Sir, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and very good evening. I am so filled with joy and exhilaration for being in this august gathering of elites, enlightened, wise people. But as I stand before you, I feel ambivalent and unease as I find myself interposed between you and a sumptuous dinner after a series of serious speeches. However, the good news is that I am the last speaker, and I promise I will make it short. I will be brief as possible. So please be kind and lend me your ears and eyes only for 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, as a part of this wonderful event, it is my unique privilege and honor to express our deep appreciation, heartfelt thanks, and gratitude to each one of you for your gracious presence, adding both values and colors. Now, I proceed to thank individuals, groups, and institutions. I commence offering our solemn prayers, praises, and gratitude to Almighty Allah, the most merciful and beneficent, for making this happen so smoothly and successfully. I also seek His divine blessings for the future success of our foundation. I also pay rich tributes and homage to all martyrs of Bangladesh, including the ones who laid their lives in last July uprising. May Allah place them all in Jannah and grant all wounded persons complete quick shifa or recovery. Next, we are very much